Pokemon Ultimate Adventures by Mikazuki. Location: Ice Blue Mountain Valley South, Tealville North Exit. Man! They just don't know when to quit! Well, teach 'em with Hydro Thunder! Ash yelled. Totodile fired a jet of water, and Pikachu electrified it. Despite her ground-type attributes, the water took away the electric defense, and Nidoqueen went down. He got Nidoqueen! No! A female Team Rocket grunt shrieked. Okay, she's down! Hold together, guys! They're almost all gone! Ash told his Pokemon. Cyndaquil! Smoke screen! Cyndaquil breathed out a black cloud of smoke, blinding all the Pokemon, and giving a wide opening. Noctowl and Bayleaf! Quick attack the Machoke! Fine with that Golduck! Ash commanded his Pokemon. The two attacks hit their targets, and the Pokemon went down. Perfect! That's the last one of her Pokemon! Pikachu jumped and shocked her. The Team Rocket grunt blacked out, and Ash turned to the last one standing. Ha! That leaves only you. Nah, I don't think so! The last one shouted. I'll teach you to underestimate me! He grabbed 4 Pokeballs. Go! He shouted, releasing his Pokemon. Hitmonlee! Nidoking! Dodrio! And Porygon 2! Whoa! This one may have some pretty big guys, but we survived Tyranitar, and none of those ones are even close to him. Alright, you're up, Cyndaquil! Use Flamethrower! Cyndaquil fired his flame attack, and Hitmonlee was burned up. Hitmonlee! No! The Rocket Brother growled. Ah, you may have taken down one big brute, but Nidoking is still up, and I've still got my Speedster and Prize Fighter. Porygon 2, freeze them with Blizzard! Nidoking, smash them up! And give Nidoking some support thrashing, Dodrio! Porygon 2's eyes flashed, and from its body, a freezing, snowy blizzard wind blew, freezing all of Ash's Pokemon in their places. Ha 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 ha! Once a Pokemon is frozen, it's impossible to recover! During the last decade that may have been the case, but I've got a move that'll defrost my guys pronto! Ash turned to the frozen Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil, melt the ice with Flame Wheel! Hit him with Poison Sting, Nidoking! The Team Rocket Brother yelled out. Nidoking charged and attacked Cyndaquil. The ice shattered, and Cyndaquil went down, poisoned and KO'd. I learned a lot from watching Agent 001 fight. Your Pokemon are all frozen and useless! And you should know, I beat Agent 001. I know 001, and you're nowhere near as strong as him. Even before the defrosting flame moves were discovered, these items have been in stores for years. Ash sprayed his Pokemon with something. The ice encasing them started to steam and melt. Freeze heals and other healing items aren't normally legal to use during a Pokemon battle. But this isn't a battle with Pokemon League rules and regulations. Pikachu, attack with Thunder Shock! Dodrio went down. Ah! There goes my fast attack fighter! Well, no matter. Porygon 2, use Conversion 2! Porygon 2's eyes flashed, and its element switched. Conversion 2 is a technique that changes the Pokemon's type to one that its opponent is weak against. Ha ha ha! Way to go, Porygon 2! That won't work! Pikachu, paralyze him and that Porygon 2 with Thunder Wave! I can't move! The Team Rocket brothers struggled to move, and Porygon 2 seemed to be suffering the same effects. Now smash them with Vine Whip, Bayleaf! Ash commanded. Bayleaf grabbed Porygon 2 with one vine, and the Rocket Agent with the other. They were lifted into the air, and Bayleaf slammed their heads together and dropped them to the ground. Nidoking roared in anger, and then sweat dropped. He was surrounded by a group of Pokemon who could very easily beat him up, and his trainer was down and out, so there was no one to guide him. Well, no matter. He knew all the attacks he could learn. He could still fight. Nidoking jumped high into the air, ready to attack. Use Ice Pillar! Misty shouted. Nidoking dropped out of the air when the solidified pillar slammed him in the face. He hit the ground and fainted. Misty? Ash turned around and saw her. Misty swung a large mallet, and 3 Team Rocket agents went flying in different directions. "Misty!" Ash exclaimed. "What are you doing here?" Misty rested the mallet on her shoulder. "Can't a girl go out and bash people's heads once in a while?" Ash's sweat dropped. "Yeah, well, I told you to go after those ones over there. You're stealing guys from my plate." "I finished my batch before you did, Slowpoke," Misty teased him. Ash changed the subject. "Yeah, well, where's Brock?" "He's at the mountainside, battling the rest of the force," Misty answered. "He's battling? But these guys put up a tough fight. And what if Jesse and James are there? They're much stronger than earlier, and they're strong enough to beat Brock. Or even worse, what if there's a Team Rocket elite?" Ash asked, and started running to the base of the mountains. "We have to go up and help!" Location: Brock's Battle, foot of the ice blue mountain. "Geodude, Mega Punch now!" Brock shouted. Geodude slammed Drowsy with his stone fist, and Drowsy fainted. "Rock Throw on his trainer!" The Team Rocket grunt yelped as a rock flew and slammed his face. He went down. "All right, that's what you get for messing with Brock the Rock! Who's next?" Brock started hearing laughter. He turned around and saw... "If you think you've escaped from trouble," said Jesse, "then prepare yourself. You just made it double!" James shouted. "To protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples within our nation. To denounce the evils of truth and love. To extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse! James! Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight!" "Meowth! That's right!" Meowth jumped out from the mountainside. "You again?" Brock exclaimed. "We may be late, but that's because we've been practicing and getting stronger. Even Wobbuffet knows some new attacks. Why don't we demonstrate our new level? Go!" She released her Pokemon. "I'm gonna need every one of my guys. Everybody, go!" Brock released his Pokemon. "Onix, use Rock Slide!" Brock panted. "We have to be careful. They can actually put up a tough fight now." "Wobbuffet, counter!" Jesse commanded. Wobbuffet glowed as the rocks that hit him flew back towards Onix. "Onix, dig!" Onix dove underground, and the rocks missed him. "Attack Wobbuffet from below!" Brock knew that Wobbuffet couldn't counter that way. From right underneath Wobbuffet, Onix came from under the ground and slammed Wobbuffet into the air. "Finish him off with strength!" Onix roared and attacked Wobbuffet as he fell to the ground. "Wobbuffet, hurry! Use Destiny Bond!" Jesse yelled. "Destiny Bond? If one Pokemon goes down, so does the other. Even if the one who used it caused the opponent to faint, it'll go down too. This attack is usually done by a Pokemon facing an opponent much stronger than itself." "No!" Brock shouted, but he was too late. The second Onix attacked Wobbuffet, an aura spread around both of them, and as Wobbuffet fainted, Onix collapsed. "Onix! Ugh! There goes my prize fighter! I'm gonna have to be more careful. Geodude, up your defense with Harden, and then attack!" "Geodude!" Geodude crossed his arms and concentrated. His stone body was hardening, getting more rugged and tougher. Not only was his defense going up, but this meant his stone fists were getting tougher, and he'd be able to hit harder. Thankfully, he was a species of Pokemon that would benefit in both attack and defense from Harden. "Okay, Geodude, time to rock and roll and trash him! Slam him!" Brock commanded. "Weezing, use Sludge Attack! Blind his Pokemon!" James yelled. "Weezing!" Weezing fired several piles of sludge in the faces of Brock's Pokemon, hurting them as well as blinding them. "Haha! It's been a while since I had him do that!" James laughed. "No!" Brock exclaimed. Geodude stopped, and Victory Bell attacked him while he was blinded. Brock was losing this battle. He turned his head and could see Pineco glowing, ready to explode. This gave him an idea. Brock decided to put it to good use. Ha! He kicked Pineco as hard as he could, like a soccer ball. In a flash of bright light, Pineco released all of his energy in a gigantic explosion. Ah! I didn't even get my chance to fight! Meowth exclaimed as he flew through the air. Team Rocket's blasting off again! Brock dropped to his knees. Today had been exhausting.